Nikki Fried's case over the prohibition of weed and guns has been dismissed. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What is up, Wolverines, and welcome back to the channel. So Nikki Fried will not be able to carry her gun and get high, but do you know what's low? The economy. And right now, I am diversifying my funds into a Lear Capital Advantage IRA. A Lear Capital Advantage IRA is based on gold and silver, and it's actually physical gold and silver where you can get it shipped wherever you want. And you can find out more information by calling 1-800-741-0551 and asking for your free investor's guide to gold and silver. Lear Capital is the gold standard in precious metals, and they have $3 billion in trusted transactions and an almost perfect rating on Trustpilot. And right now you can get up to $15,000 in bonus silver and free shipping on your first order. Lear Capital is a conservative-based American company that supports channels like mine. So go ahead and give them a call at 1-800-741-0551. That's 1-800-741-0551. One more time. That's 1-800-741-0551 and get your free investor's guide to gold and silver. And now we're going to be talking about Nikki Fried and her case against the Department of Justice over prohibition of guns and weed. Before we get into the actual case, let's talk about who Nikki Fried is. Nikki Fried is the agricultural commissioner in Florida. If you don't know, that position is what regulates concealed carry permits. Nikki Fried also has a concealed carry permit, and she also is a medical marijuana user. Nikki Fried is not pro-gun by any stretch of the imagination. She is pro-weed, though, and that is why she is suing. In fact, she used to be a lobbyist for the marijuana industry. In Florida, marijuana is decriminalized, but it is still illegal on the federal level. Nikki Fried sued the Justice Department over their disqualification of people who want to own guns if they smoke marijuana. Basically, if you smoke marijuana, you become a prohibited person. In fact, on the 4473, there is a question dealing with that exactly. And also in Hawaii, people with a firearms owner's ID card or a concealed carry permit got a letter if they had a medical marijuana card saying that you have to choose between your guns and your weed. The lawsuit claimed that since the Justice Department was disqualifying people from owning guns that use medical marijuana, that the Justice Department was violating those gun owners' Second Amendment right. And I 100% agree with that. But unfortunately, the judge did not agree with it. The judge pointed out that marijuana is not legal. A lot of people say that marijuana is legal in Florida and Colorado and other places like that, including Virginia, but it is actually decriminalized. It is still illegal on the federal level. There is a huge difference between decriminalizing something and making something legal. Decriminalization just means that you will not be prosecuted if you sell, use, or whatever. It depends on the state, but decriminalization just says you would not be prosecuted. So a lot of people open up dispensaries and whatnot, and in that state, they're not going to prosecute you. They could always prosecute you on a federal level, but the amount of dispensaries and everything around the country, and also the fact that a lot of these businesses are on the up and up now, I doubt that the federal government will crack down on any of these dispensaries. But it still remains illegal. That is the biggest difference between decriminalization and legalization. I believe that weed should be legal. I'm not going to do marijuana, but if you want to do marijuana, that's fine. I don't think it really should have any impact on whether you own a gun or not. The case has been dismissed now. Whether Nikki Fried goes ahead and appeals or not, we will see. But as of right now, the Florida case versus the Justice Department is over. It has been dismissed by a federal judge who basically pointed out the differences between criminalization and decriminalization and making something legal. So we'll have to see where this goes from here. I was hoping that she would win, even though she was suing on a medical marijuana thing and not really on a gun issue. Nikki Fried, like I said, has always been very, very pro marijuana and anti gun. So her pro marijuana stance ruled out over her anti gun stance. All right, this is probably going to get demonetized because every time I talk about this case, I get demonetized on this video. So if you want to help me out, you can always go to johncrump.locals.com or become a channel member. And that really helps me make videos like this. All right, guys, stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keeping the fight. I am out of here. Wolverines, motherfucker.